Anyone who shows up here, please tell me who you are in the comments section. I'm just waiting until more people show up. Stand by. Okay, some of you might already know this, but in case you're not aware, we have a new rule in the WWE 2K community. From now on, if you don't report to the stream, if you don't watch the stream, or tell us that you're not going to be able to watch it, and if you don't comment in the chat telling us that you've come, we will delete your call. We will delete any downloaded wrestler that you've given us, and you'll no longer be in the show. Young and Twitch have already enacted this rule, so I'm going to start doing it myself, see what happens there. So anyone who's currently watching, please tell me who you are in the stream. I repeat, anyone who doesn't watch the stream and tell me who they are will have their downloaded wrestler deleted from my channel. So the two of you who are watching right now, tell me who you are in the stream. Alright. I'll get this one. Let's get this started. It's been 5 minutes. Hey, Young. Yeah, I'm starting to use your rules now. Alright, so welcome to this week's episode of the Madhouse. This week's lineup is Lily versus Akira in a one-on-one last man standing match. A triple threat between Lara Croft, Elementa, and Revy. A fatal four-way between a newcomer, Rebecca Chambers, Kelly Wolf, Ada Wong, and Samus. A fatal four-way TLC between DDA, I'll call him that, Jason Voorhees, my character Louie, and Noob Tube. A 2-on-2 tag team between Lucina and Zelda versus Shava and Korra. A 1-on-1 Falls Count Anywhere between Daisy and Bowsette. And finally, another tag team with Jill and Claire versus Jin Urso and Ray. So with all that out of the way, let's get this match started.
It's that time of year, a Thanksgiving tradition. Welcome, everybody, to Survivor Series.
Hey, Corey, what are you thankful for?
Oh, I'm thankful to be here with Michael Cole. Not so much you, Byron. And now it's time for a Survivor Series match. It's going to be tough to top.
As I mentioned before,
action coming up next.
This first one is a last man standing between my OC, Lily, and Young's OC, Akira.
Next up, we'll see both combatants tested like never before. Make no mistake about it, it's gut check time.
We have a real fan favorite versus a formidable opponent.
Saxton's already terrified.
Lily is one of the newcomers to WWE, though she has had a few matches under her belt. Anyone who's watching right now needs to leave a comment in the chat so I can know who they are. Alright, let's get this match started. Hey, Montman. Glad you joined the stream.
The following contest is a last woman standing match. Making her way to the ring from Tijuana, Mexico, the Latina sensation.
One of the most dangerous matches in all WWE coming up. The last man standing match.
You're so
well, last
right,
woman
Michael,
in this case, as the announcer.
Considering the bodily harm, all these ringside items will likely inflict at some point here tonight.
It's no problem. Hey Mob, which characters do you have?
And her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, Akira, the Warrior Princess.
Any of you who watches Young streams will instantly know who she is. And I bet you're excited for this, aren't you?
This is it, guys. The last man standing match. And I've been looking forward to this one all night long.
You're not the only one, Michael. Listen to this arena. They're absolutely fired up for this one. And I can't say that I blame them. There's nothing quite like a last man standing match.
Alright. The match is set. The wrestlers are ready. Let's get this started. And immediately Lily makes the first move with an excellent leg takedown.
Good grief.
Oh, what a snapmare.
The snapmare.
Perfectly executed.
Right off the bat, Akira's already in some trouble. Oh, but it looks like she might have gotten herself together already.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Jawbreaker.
Nice calf kick.
Followed by a drop kick. Power slam.
She's starting to take a beating. To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with tonight.
Listen, Cole, this isn't going to be what keeps you down for the count.
She's not going to get out. She's not going to be done already, is she?
This doesn't snowball.
5.
Her opponent clearly wants to prove a point tonight. And
6.
You know what? I think it's working. And the
7.
goes on.
A 7 count this early in the match? Here, right here.
Your last shot count.
Leg drop.
Still at this rate, looks like she might be getting her act together.
Like this really drives superstars to take risks.
Lily's taking to the turnbuckle, but she gets out.
An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions in Unforgiven.
Akira's thrown right over the ropes with Lily chasing after her.
Uh-oh, what a hurricanrana.
Hurricanrana. You gotta give me a break, folks. I don't know most of these moves.
To elaborate more than that Unforgiven 2003 match, Corey was
Lily is
talking
taken
about
back
that
to
night
the
we saw
back to
Shane
the stage.
leap off the top rope of the Unforgiven set down toward his opponent Kane. And unfortunately for Shane, however, Kane moved at the last moment, and it was all academic.
Lily is forced onto the turnbuckle and slammed into it.
Shane was not getting up.
Followed by a reverse suplex. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6.
It's no secret, guys, that the
Siete.
last man standing match tests a superstar like no other contest.
Ocho.
Nowhere else do the rules dictate you must decimate your opponent so much that
Only
they
on the
cannot
first
answer the count of
takedown,
10.
and Lily has been on the ground for 8 seconds. 1. What the hell is it?
She is on fire. We've seen this before. Oh, what impact.
If Lily doesn't
Now,
turn
that's
this
what I
around,
call
this might be over for her.
making a statement. Going
And this is
all
really
the way
early
up.
on in the match. Akira climbs the turnbuckle.
Oh.
A devastating ground slam. 1.
Traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team match
2.
is such a wild card, especially when you bring together so
3.
many combustible elements.
Oh, hey, princess. 4. 5. 6. 7.
Absorbing a little bit of punishment here. Nothing to be
8.
overly concerned about, though.
Another
You can see the
8
confidence
counts.
just
That was
beaming from her
dangerously
right
close,
now.
folks. Akira versus the Brain Buster.
Nailed it.
DDT.
She's in pretty bad shape right here. She's definitely starting to feel the
Irish
pressure
whip to the
here, guys.
turnbuckle.
I'm not
Lily
used
needs to
seeing
turn this around
Oh, man,
fast.
she's rolling now.
Already, she's losing control really fast here. Hey, Undead. 4. 5.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what
6.
they're going to do next.
7.
We will
8.
go on.
I don't know what's going on here, folks. Akira's thrown into the turnbuckle. What could Lily be planning here?
Hold on, guys. This isn't good. No
Oh
question
no,
about it.
I know what this
She's
is.
up on that top turnbuckle. She won't be for long.
If she does it, it's gonna be awesome.
She's got it now.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Frog splash!
Flying
Give it 5
slam.
stars. Wow.
Sorry,
what a
Mr.
gritty
Stream.
performance.
Five.
The referee is watching
6.
this one very closely. At any moment, he'll have to call
7.
this match if one of these combatants can't get up.
8.
This match ain't over yet.
9 count. That was the longest someone's been down so far.
Beautiful technique.
Akira's still got plenty of gas left.
Elbow drop with authority.
That could have been
No
phrased
reason for
better.
that.
2. 3. 4.
At some point,
5.
the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody
6.
gets seriously injured.
Who you got to win Right now I'm rooting for Lily because she's mine.
And this
8.
match is going to continue.
Lily continues to struggle against this powerhouse of a woman. I guess that's DDT. I guess that's what happens when you fight someone with more experience. But if there's one thing that Lily's shown, especially with last week's stream by Twitch, is that she can take a lot of punishment and still win.
Given the
2,
amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm
3,
not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the
4,
10 count.
5, 6, 7.
I don't know how these
8,
superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
9. Lily struggles to her feet. The fight continues. Her head is slammed into the stairwell.
Right,
that is solid iron, folks. That has definitely gotta hurt. And now she's slammed in the commentator's booth.
Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes.
I don't know,
right
Young.
now.
If you remember last week, Lily won
the
Twitch's elimination stream, the elimination match. So,
Ooh, what impact.
and she took a lot of damage in that fight. So, the girl can take a lot of hits and still win out.
This might be the one that ends it.
You gotta believe this one's over.
If it hit, it would have been. Lily's in the daze, and so is Akira.
Man, let the ref do his job.
I think she's so dazed right now, she's confused as to what next to do. 7.
A minor miracle might be
8.
needed to overcome this beating.
1, 2. The count begins again. 3.
Given their performances tonight,
4.
it's too bad one of these superstars has to
5.
get out of here on the losing end.
6. Well, that's how wrestling works. 7. 8. 9. This could be it. And the winner is Liliana Ladrona. What'd I tell you, Young?
What a battle.
Are they rivals?
Now let's take a look
No,
back at
not
these
the
ladies in
moment.
action.
Though this could become a rivalry potentially. Right now, Lily is rivals with
That's a woman
Remnant's
on
character,
a mission.
Elementa. Still, for
Almost
a
forgot
relative
about this
rookie
one.
like Lily to beat someone that's experienced as Akira,
Ain't nothing
yeah,
better than action like this.
that's gonna build some bad blood between them. As for so. Because Lily hasn't had the experience of most of the other download wrestlers.
Here's your winner, the Latina Sensation.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
Well, once again, folks, Lily has proven to us that she can take a lot of damage and still come out swinging. And win at the end, so... And it's impressive for her to take down someone as experienced as Akira. This was a great first match, folks, but I don't think this is the last time we're going to be seeing these two in the ring. Anyway, on with the show.
Coming up next right here is the match where you can expect the unexpected.
This next match is a triple threat, a crowd favorite, between Lara Croft, Remnant's character Elementa, and Rebecca Lee, aka Revy. cool. Keep doing what you're doing. You got... Thanks, Princess. That really means a lot. I'll be sure to watch your stuff too when I got the time. It's good to know that my content is entertaining people. By the way, the three of you that are still here, please tell me who you're rooting for or who do you expect to win in the chat. Alright. Elementa, because she's the only one. That's fine. I'm sure everyone knows who,
Making her way to the ring from Limbo, Emma Taylor.
Now, Elementa is actually Lily's rival. So far, anyway.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Next up is everyone's favorite Tomb Raider.
And her opponents. First, from Norwich, England, Raiden Laura Cruz.
This design of Lara is
Byron,
based...
if there's been a more highly anticipated triple threat match in recent memory, I can't recall.
Me neither, Michael.
You're in
Given
the TLC match with Louis, Jason, and
this
DDA.
is among the most eagerly anticipated triple threat matches in recent memory.
This design of Laura is based more or less on her modern Square Enix look. And of course, everyone's favorite gun-wielding psychopath.
And from Manhattan,
Young,
New York,
you definitely know her.
Psycho Rebecca Lee.
A big fight feel here tonight, guys, for this triple threat ladder match.
That's right. And this is the one I think the crowd came to see. These three superstars are likely a lot of the reason why this arena sold out in record time.
In case you didn't know, Revy is rivals with Jill Valentine, but they're not fighting tonight. They're rivals on the Saturday stream, Umbrella Corps. But they're not going to be fighting each other tonight. Anyway, wrestlers are set, and the match begins.
Underway here.
When I looked at the
Revy
card for
crawls
tonight,
out of the
this
ring,
one definitely
and
stood
Elementa
out
goes
as
after
one
her.
You don't want to miss.
Meanwhile, Lara's in the... Oh, she's getting the ladder.
What's up? Ooh, right in the face.
Elementa takes control of the ladder while Revy and Lara are battling it out.
Now, setting it up in perfect position too.
Lara moves on Elementa,
Right to the arm.
while Revy takes possession of the ladder.
The ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gonna hurt.
That's like 30 pounds of steel right there, folks. That's gonna damage your... That's gonna break your bones.
A flashback. What a stomp. Good grief.
Elementa's Irish whip. Lara falls with a dropkick, but fails.
Right to the
Revy tries to recover out of the ring, while Elementa punishes Lara.
She's taking on some offense here, but you can bet she has
Hey,
plenty of
Mothman.
fight in her.
This might slow her down.
Revy
Cole,
crawls
but
back
don't
and takes
expect
control of the
her to stop
ladder.
her. Not when there's so much at stake in this ladder match.
Well, there's still plenty of match to go here, guys. Unless something crazy
Elementa
happens,
takes a
I don't
ladder to the
envision this being
face.
the end of the road for her.
She wrestles the ladder away from Revy
finds the mark.
and slams it back in her face.
That was a long way
Backward
down.
slam on Lara. So far, it seems like Elementa has the most control of this fight.
This one appears far from over, and she knows that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't counter.
Bulldog. She's in the driver's bulldog. Delivered with force.
A brutal
She got it
ground
good there.
slam by Revy there.
Few superstars are as acrobatic.
She's setting up the ladder. What's she planning
Making the
here?
call now, guys. And now, look at this.
Typical Revy, always has money on her mind. Lara isn't even trying to stop her.
Making their way up the ladder right now.
This is a
Wait.
nerve-wracking situation.
No, don't you dare.
Don't do it. Revy.
This is it. Slam.
Oh my
Can't
goodness.
believe it, Michael.
Yeah, you don't
Was
see
that
a slam
really
like that
worth
very
it?
often.
Like,
Going to the
that was
top
a
here,
10-foot
guys.
drop,
Looking to
Revy.
finish
You
it.
would have broken both of your backs. Elementa moves on the suitcase.
What a strike.
I'm surprised Revy's still able to walk after that.
She's beginning to take some heat here.
Elementa struggles to
She's
stay on the
gonna need to
ladder.
find a way to turn things around if she wants to win this triple threat match.
Well,
But
been
she's
able
forced
stay
to
close
fall
her
off.
opponent throughout this entire match, but this
A
might just
nasty
be where
power
her
slam
luck
by
runs
Revy.
out.
Revy
She's
moves up on the
something.
suitcase. With both fighters in the day, she might have a chance to win this. Hey, Mr. P. First time
Who knows
seeing
what's
you
gonna
here.
happen? This match could go anywhere.
Oh,
Oh, nasty impact.
smart move by Lara there.
She reverses out of it.
And good payback after getting slammed, after getting thrown on the ground herself.
She's in the zone now.
Going for the... This might be it. Oh, my.
If I were Lara, I would get Revy out of the ring as soon as possible.
Look at her go.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Reverse suplex by Elementa. Elementa makes a move on the ladder. But she drops it. I think she took
It's not
one too many
simple
blows
on
to the
paper.
head,
Climb the
folks.
ladder and grab the briefcase, but I assure you, it's
Revy
a lot
grabs
harder
the
than it
ladder.
sounds, especially- Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Gonna be tough to bounce back from that one.
Positioning it right in the center of the ring. The only thing left to do now is climb it, Cole.
Revy climbs
Okay,
the ladder once
here we
again,
go.
makes another attempt on the suitcase. This might be it. She might actually win
Guys,
this,
has
folks.
easily been one of the most exciting ladder matches we've seen in quite some time.
And the winner is Rebecca Revy Lee. How appropriate
Now
for
let's take
someone
another
as
look at these
obsessed with
wonderful
money
women in
as she
action.
is. And now I just got my first 50 subs. Finally. Thank you all of you guys who are watching right now and who have watched my previous content. I know it's a little early to say that, but my channel is only growing because you guys. My channel is only growing because you guys are watching it.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how
I
in the
know,
world
halfway
they're
to
gonna follow
100.
that.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
One thing I can tell you, folks, Rari's going to be drinking hard tonight. Or maybe she'll spend all that money on more ammo so she can kill Jill. On with the show. And once again, thank you guys.
This is going to be very interesting. Stay
this
with
episode
us.
has had my best turnout in terms of viewership so far. You guys by watching it and commenting, you guys make this fun for me. Next up is our first steel cage match in the Madhouse, featuring newcomer Rebecca Chambers, no relation to Rebecca Lee, another one of Remnants, Kelly Wolf, Ada Wong, and Samus Aran. Ada and Rebecca are both members of the Ladies of Resident Evil. And now we're up to a 6 count, which is a new record for me. Now we're up to a 7 count. Seriously, guys, I can't thank you enough. Thanks, Mr. P. I'll accept your request after the stream. Kelly Wolf for the win because that's the one that you know of. It's totally fine. What about you, Young? Bet you're rooting for Rebecca or Ada. I'm actually interested to seeing how Rebecca does here because this is her first match on this channel. Apparently Kelly Wolf's the heel.
From the other side of darkness, Kelly Wolf Alpha.
I love her theme song though.
Fatal 4-way action coming up, and Byron, what should we look out for in this one?
This is one of those matches, Michael, where anything can happen, and it usually does. The only thing I know for sure is that the referee will have his hands full in this one.
All right, Mr. P, I accepted your friend requests on the app.
From New York, the Asian Nightmare.
Yeah, they didn't have the names Ada and Wong in the customs.
What a great match we have here to start.
I could have sworn I gave her a different intro.
I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
By the way, this black suit and glasses that she's wearing, that's just her entrance outfit.
And from the United States of America, Dr. Rebecca.
And here comes the newest member of LORE, Rebecca Chambers.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd is ready to get this night started.
They're not
making
the
her
only ones,
debut
Cole.
in 2K and
these
Madhouse.
Superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
Rebecca might be a medic, but today the only medicine she's giving is pain. Rebecca's getting pumped.
And from out of this world, Sam S. Aaron.
Well, at least they got it close.
Guys,
this Samus isn't one of my creations. She's a download.
Unreal. And with good reason. There's nothing quite like witnessing a steel cage match live and in person.
I gotta say, they did an impressive job on the Varia suit here, but it's only her entrance suit. After all, it would kind of hurt to slam your fists into a person who's literally covered in metal. Okay, the contestants are set.
Look out. Here we go with this
The match starts. Whoa! And Rebecca immediately makes a move on Kelly.
Exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
And Samus, the tallest member of the match, makes her move on Ada. Samus is being absolutely merciless to Ada right now, not giving her a chance to recover.
What a stomp! Good grief!
Meanwhile, it looks like Rebecca's having some trouble against Kelly.
This is just dire straits for her, though.
To be fair, she's not really much of a fighter compared to Jill or Chris, so...
James Ellsworth 2016 is a perfect example of that. You gotta believe this one's over!
Oh, nasty impact.
She's absorbing some offense here. Though we've seen her come back from worse in the past.
This is either a blip on the radar.
Rebecca is doing well for her first match, though.
But if you ask me, I wouldn't bet against her. Not tonight, not here, not
Meanwhile,
now.
it looks like Ada's managing to turn this... Oh, maybe not.
A lot more than this to keep her down.
So far, it's unclear as to who has the most control in this fight. Everyone looks dead even.
Complete domination here.
Oh man, she's rolling now. Vicious.
Hey, Nightmare Queen.
In the corner.
Oh, power slam on Ada by Samus. A double... No. Triple power bomb.
She's certainly looking good now, Cole. Talk about getting knocked into
Samus
the middle
climbs
of
up,
next week.
climbs on the cage, but Rebecca's bringing her down.
She's licking her chops.
So far, Rebecca's doing pretty well for her first match.
Nailed it.
She manages to bring down Ada as
She
well.
wants to finish this. Very difficult position to be in.
Samus now sets her sights on Kelly Wolf.
Usually don't.
She shows signs of life.
Thrown onto the
She's shown
ropes,
a lot more than
face
that.
first.
What's this, Corey?
I think they're looking for the Romero special.
Oh
no,
my
it is.
goodness.
There it is.
A 360-degree roundhouse on Rebecca's face.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it. That was impressive.
Reverse takedown on Samus. It looks like the Asian Nightmare is taking control of this match.
I'm told her photo...
Ooh, what impact.
Incredible.
She's humming like a well-oiled machine.
She is on fire.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked
Ada's
right
making
off
good
the
use of her athleticism.
Boom, what impact. What a stomp. Good
Samus
grief.
prevents Rebecca from
She gets in attack
escaping.
mode. Look out.
And Rebecca is thrown back first onto the floor.
We know what's coming here. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Poor Rebecca is left to deal with this giant woman by herself.
Is it enough, though?
But she's not backing down.
Pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
I think Rebecca forgot the rules here. You don't go for the pin in this one. To win a steel cage match, you have to escape the cage.
Here's the
She
cover.
climbs on the wall.
And she kicks out with relative ease.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
She struggles to get a foothold on the cage,
Gotta believe
on the
this one's
holes.
over. Ooh, what impact.
Kelly Wolf forces her back down.
What a stomp. Good grief. Not so fast. On the comeback trail.
A triple clothesline by Kelly. No, a double clothesline followed by a drop kick.
Harsh impact.
She's getting trounced now.
Now
She may not
Samus
be
makes her
able to
move
go
on the
much
cage.
longer here in this fatal four-way match.
She has to be careful here, guys. One wrong move, and she's going to find herself
And
taking a
crashing
loss
down by
here
Kelly
tonight.
Wolf. Rebecca still has enough energy to climb, but she's not going to get anywhere as long as these other wrestlers keep forcing her
I don't think
down.
there's any coming back from this type of assault. Clearly, momentum is not on his side here in this fatal four-way match.
Looks to me, fellas,
Kelly Wolf has sent all three wrestlers back onto the floor.
I can't say that I blame.
Well, this is where we're going to find out what these women are made of. They appear to be...
Power bomb.
She goes for the cover.
Samus goes for the pin, but there's no point.
Oh, how resilient was that?
Right now,
She attempts a submission, but again, that's not how you decide. That's not how this match was decided. Samus climbs on the cage,
Oh, nasty impact.
but she's sent crashing back down by Rebecca.
We've got a cover.
Or maybe not. She might actually make it out.
Kicking out of that man used up her last bit of energy.
Actually, you can be a pin. Oh, okay.
Look out, look out.
Looks like Samus might be able to escape.
Spinning heel kick.
that'll rock anybody.
Warm up the bus. This one is over. And
Yes! Unreal performance.
I did not realize that. Thanks for telling me,
These
young.
ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
So, Samus almost made it. She was this close to winning. If Ada hadn't gotten that pin on Kelly Wolf, Samus would have been the winner.
Who could forget this?
That was a nasty 360 Bija key.
And here's
Nice
a last
win.
look at this one.
Well, Ada Wong didn't become a spy for nothing. She managed to play the other two opponents against each other in order to win. As for Rebecca, although she lost, this was an impressive first match for her.
Asian Nightmare.
Big win here to start the show.
yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Believe it or not,
I mean,
that's
she
just the
held her
beginning,
own
folks.
against...
Stay tuned for more.
She
great
held her own
action.
against Ada Wong, Samus, and Kelly Wolf on her first match. Half a second longer, she might have prevented
Coming up
Samus
next,
from
a battle that
escaping.
will redefine extreme. Get the conversation started at hashtag WWE TLC.
With 4 superstars in action, you've got to keep your eyes peeled, folks.
This is our only male match for tonight, and it's between this guy whose name I can't remember, so I call him DDA, Jason Voorhees, my OC, Louis Levenker, aka the Blue Knight, and Noob Tube. You're in this one, buddy. And it's a TLC match. No, it doesn't stand for tender loving care. Another friend request, huh? The mighty Noob Tube is here! Well, he better watch out because Knight hasn't lost a single match on any of my shows yet. So he better be ready. Kaxy45. Kaxey. Well, however you say your name, thank you for the friend request. Let's get this party started. Anyone who watches my Soul Calibur videos, Noob was one of the contestants of the male tournament of of OC Soul Calibur fighters. In fact, he was the champion. But that was Soul Calibur. This is WWE. The rules are different here. Anyway, in steps our first contestant, Jason Voorhees. Back from the dead to terrorize more victims.
A lot on the line here tonight in this fatal
But
four-way match,
unfortunately,
guys.
machetes aren't allowed in WWE.
Involved in this one, a win here tonight could be monumental for one of these superstars.
If you hear a dog barking, that's just Louie, spelled L-O-U-I-E. And here he comes.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 220 pounds, Knight.
Any of you who reads my death battles on DeviantArt,
Guys,
Louis,
so
aka Knight, is French-American.
That's what you get, Michael, when you have four superstars.
Which,
who can legitimately
incidentally,
win
I
this
am
thing.
too. He lives in Louisiana, where my parents are from. Next then comes this guy whose name I can never freaking remember. Dalen Darkangel. Your parents also from Louisiana? That's cool. What town? I live in Florida. That's where I grew up in Florida, but my family's from Louisiana.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
I believe he's one of Mottman's guys, but I might be wrong. Oh, hey, Twitch. So glad for you to join us. And finally, it's the crowd favorite. Aside from me, of course. NoobTube.
And from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 185 pounds, N-O-O-B.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess.
Process for these superstars heading into this fatal four-way match?
Well, you almost always see alliances form in matches like this. So for these superstars, it'll be important to make sure they're not on the wrong end of those alliances.
Show off. Did some thinking. You'll address that tonight. Alright, the wrestlers are ready.
And we're underway with this huge fatal four-way match.
Jason makes the first move on DDA, while Louis sets his sight on Noob.
So unpredictable.
Leg drop! Uh-oh. Now the old vicious head crank. Nailed it.
Alright, Louis is taking full advantage of the momentum he's got.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
While Jason and DDA are evenly matched, DDA crawls out of the ring and runs back in. Louis now sets his sight on Jason.
And I guarantee you, the other three guys see the predicament he's in and are thinking of ways
And
to
another drop
capitalize
kick
on it.
from the ropes.
Clothesline! What a strike.
Levanker might have messed with the bull by picking on Jason here.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
I should... Okay, Louis grabs the table and uses that as a shield, but it fails.
Expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
A crucial point in the match here, guys. He's got a target on his back now, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a three.
He'll be woozy after that impact. He's in control.
Obviously the Knight can't bring his sword here, so he's got to use any weapon he's got. Jason tosses Knight aside like yesterday's trash.
And almost none of them are good.
Louis counters it with a suplex. And now he makes his move on YouTube.
The four-way match is clearly getting the better of him here.
Just seeing what he's gone through so far in this TLC match makes me glad I'm sitting here with you guys.
So far,
and
no one
not in
has
the
full
ring right
control
now.
of this fight.
Well, maybe not you, Saxton, but you get the point.
This match certainly isn't trending in the right direction for him. He's going to need a change in
Well, it's not
momentum
turning in
and
anyone's
fast.
direction.
And he's heading back
It's
in.
perfectly even.
Oh, he goes low. You're not cheating, you're not trying.
A dirty move by NoobTube there. Kicked in the balls 3 times.
There he goes.
That's...
crashing to the... Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Going to be tough to bounce back from that one. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Boom, what impact.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
Here we go. Everybody's on the outside.
Louis is on a
This
daze
is
out of the ring.
exact moment
His
this
fall is still
superstar has been
recovering.
waiting for.
When this
DDA
guy's
and Jason are battling out on the east side of the ring.
Swinging neck breaker connects.
NoobTube can't decide whether or not to go on the...
Your spine.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, and he connects. There's no reason to lose
Louis
your footing on a
finally
move
gets
like
the
that.
idea to
Come
climb
on,
up the damn
toughen up.
thing. But it might be too
There's
late.
no better time to climb the ladder than when you're the only one in the ring.
DDA
But
makes
as
a
we
move on
learned,
it
doesn't equate
and
to
forces the
automatic
Blue
victory.
Knight off.
Especially at this point in the match, Michael.
Oh, this is so dangerous, so dangerous.
Oh, no.
What is going to happen
Oh,
here?
no.
Big time slam. Vicious.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a
A
match,
devastating
guys.
This is
slam
what
from the
makes him
top
one
of the
best
ladder.
in the business.
If that doesn't break your spine, folks, I don't know what will.
Incoming.
DDA makes a move on the briefcase. Louis
one's
struggles
getting
back
ugly.
to his feet.
Might want great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And now he looks like he's attempting some revenge on DDA.
Now it's
He performs the same takedown that DDA just did on him. And now he makes a move on the suitcase. It might be time to point out that Louis and Lily are actually boyfriend and girlfriend.
What a slam. Impactful. Will jar your spine.
So if Louis is anything like her, he's going to be the type to take a lot of hits and still keep on going.
The intensity of this
After all,
match
he hasn't
has
lost
been
any of his
incredible.
matches yet. DDA picks up the ladder.
Nobody's pulled ahead here yet, guys, but as we all know, the complexion of a ladder match can change in an instant.
He makes a move on the suitcase. But New Tube comes in holding a chair.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
There you have it.
Dalen Dark Angel wins the match. And the suitcase of money. Just so you guys know, I'm not quitting.
Take a look.
He ain't playing here. He ain't messing around.
I don't know what's happening with you right now, Twitch, but if you need to take a break from making videos, I suggest that you do it. So you can take some time off and relax.
Here is your winner, Daniel Death.
So I understand that
And that's a win to start off the
unneeded,
night.
unnecessary drama happens in the chat
I can't wait
sometimes.
to see the rest of the card unfold.
Plenty more action
My
still
call
to
is
come here
stupid.
tonight, folks.
Hey, you made him. GG nevertheless. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with NewTube there. It was like he forgot how ladders work. What am I supposed to do with this? Do I walk against it? What is this thing? How do you work?
It's a battle where the participants
my
will need to
attire
know
is underrated.
where they are at all times. We have a
If you
team
want me to
led by one of our
customize him,
breakout
you
talents
can.
versus a formidable opposition, to say the least.
Big time matchup.
Next up is our first tag team of tonight, featuring Zelda and Lucina, the rival princesses of Nintendo, versus two former opponents, Sheva Alomar from Resident Evil 5 and Korra from Legend of Korra. Sheva and Korra were opponents in a, I believe it was a one-on-one in Arkham Arena last week, where Korra won out. But these two showed such great sportsmanship at the end that I had to put them together as a team. At least for tonight. As for Lucina and Zelda, they may be allies, but they're not exactly friends. They got a lot of issues with each other. Possibly because of the franchises they're from, or their history in Smash, or the royal lines they represent. Whatever the case, they need to get over their rivalry right now if they're going to have any chance of winning.
To the ring, the Warrior Princess, Lucchese Noah, and Princess Zinda.
Byron, what can we expect to see from these two teams here tonight?
Michael, I fully expect to see these two teams put on an absolute clinic in tag team
So
competition.
our first competitors, the Princesses of Hyrule and Ulysses, respectively, walk onto the stage.
And their opponents, first, from South Africa, the Specialist, Cheryl Amber.
Yeah, because Sheva was just too exotic.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice.
By the
when I
way,
saw this match listed as
SOA stands for Special Operations Agent, which is a rank in the BSAA. If you play Resident Evil 5 or onwards, you might know that. Sorry, I was busy taking care of your dogs. That's okay. I'm glad you're here now, Remnant. And of course, here comes Sheva's new partner.
And her partner, from another time, indestructible Corey.
I love her theme song, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have tag team action coming up.
And given the state of the tag team division right now and how incredibly competitive it is, this match might just make or break one of these teams.
So Remnant, who are you rooting for? It's a tag team, by the way. It's a good thing bending isn't allowed in WWE. Otherwise, Zelda and Lucina wouldn't stand a chance. Hell, I think if Cora was allowed to bend in any of these matches, she would be the longest wrestler in this entire roster.
Big time tag team match underway here.
Guys, the tag
Who
team
in the match?
in WWE right
it's
now
a tag
is so
team
impressive.
with Zelda and Lucina versus Sheva and Cora. And Sheva is slammed to the turnbuckle. Right off the bat, this match doesn't look good for the BSAA soldier.
Hits him with a gut wrench.
She is power slammed on the ground by Lucina.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
So far, this match is looking very one-sided, folks. And I'm actually rooting for Sheva here.
One of the teams that has shined brighter than any other is the New Day.
She fights her way out of the turnbuckle.
Are two-time tag team champions. But it was their second
Looks like she's regaining her momentum.
In WWE history books.
Cora? Alright. Which is good because Cora is tagged in right now.
Competition right now is as heated as it's ever been.
Sheva hangs on the ropes to recover.
Everywhere you look, there's another tremendous tag team combination looking to make a run at the WWE Tag Team Gold. When we talk about the New Day, the team won a fatal
an amazing leg takedown by Cora.
2015's SummerSlam.
I may think the power of positivity stinks like a bag of rotting garbage, and that Woods, Kingston, and Big E are idiots. But I'll give the New Day this. They're one of the greatest tag teams ever. And what put them in that category was when
Zelda is tagged in. Looks like they're double teaming on Cora.
483 days. Most of the truly great
a double suplex by both princesses.
Finishing maneuver. The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard.
Zelda takes over Lucina's position.
She's starting to fight out, guys.
She attempts a leg submission on Cora. But the Avatar fights out of it.
That was impressive.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment history. Don't forget about the 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE Hall of Famers, the Rock and Roll Express. In tag team action, like in singles competition, once a duo nails their opponent with their finisher,
Cora's making good use of her dexterity here.
It can take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree.
A reverse suplex on Zelda.
It should be something that can be administered to any opponent. That's when a finishing move is truly effective.
Cora sent to the ground by a leg sweep.
Tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute the move.
Oh, perfect kick. She's starting to sweat a bit. Her and her partner making a
right now, this match does not look good for Cora or Sheva.
That if it gets too early, a back suplex.
She's in the driver's seat now.
Cora fights out of the pin before the ref begins his count.
This could end it in a hurry. The cutter never ceases to amaze me.
Right now, this doesn't look good for them, but as we've seen before, folks. 1, 2,
and she kicks out.
Too early for that.
Cora fights her way out of it. As we've seen in previous matches, folks, any fight can be turned around.
Oh, the old head scissor.
Just because an opponent is losing the match, in the beginning doesn't mean they can't win in the end.
In off the tag.
Shava is tagged back in.
Back in the ring again.
Triple knee to Zelda's stomach.
She has some
The
reason
drop
to be
kick
concerned
misses.
here. When she agreed to this match,
She's right into the turnbuckle and drop kick to her
the
back.
resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though I wouldn't be against the tag here. You know, just so she can gather herself a bit.
Shava's doing her best to reverse this.
Comes up big with the reversal.
I don't know what to say here,
Comes in
folks.
off the tag.
This match is looking very one-sided.
Oh, nasty impact.
It's making me hard to comment, actually.
When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes
Lucina
on and
is
on.
absolutely
You're part of a tag
punishing
team,
Shava
the two
right
partners
here.
have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
Drop kicks Lucina's back. But with how far behind Shava is, she's going to have to do a lot more.
Early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment.
Irish whip to another turnbuckle.
In today's WWE, the tag team
But
scene has
Lucina
never
immediately
been more
reverses it.
competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows.
It's always those two turnbuckles, back and forth, back and forth.
I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when
The lack
tag
of
team scene
variety
that
here is making me hard to
you don't know
commentate.
which team will be wearing the gold.
What was Shava doing there?
Pump handle coming. Boom. Incredible suplex. Wow. What a move.
Excellent suplex by Shava. One.
Pin's broken up. I can't believe
Zelda
it.
breaks up a pin.
Watch out!
And clearly, Shava wasn't happy about it. Zelda rolls out of the stage to recover.
This is all but over. Oh, what a clothesline.
Oh, this might be it.
Delivered.
Shut it down. When she gets in attack mode, look out. She might have it.
Power slam by
There's
Shava.
no way this match isn't over after that one.
Gets the tag.
Cora is tagged in, but not before they attempt to tag.
Big collision on the
But
spot.
not before Cora slams into Lucina via tag double team.
Somehow.
I'm sorry if I stutter, folks. It's a bad habit of mine.
The end may be near.
Lucina attempts a leg submission on Cora. If she taps out, it's
She
over.
escapes the stretch.
You sound surprised.
Cora refuses to
Come on,
tap
there's
out.
No way she was going to tap to that.
She is on fire.
Sorry, my Alexa thinks I'm
She's
talking
got
to
in
her.
sights. She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
In off the tag.
Now Shava is tagged back in.
Ooh, what impact.
The two perform a double team on Lucina. Shava is attempting an arm submission on Lucina. I think they might have turned the tables at last. If Lucina doesn't tap out, she might just lose this.
Here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here in WWE.
Beautiful technique. Tagged in.
These two are making great use of teamwork here. Another double team.
You can see the confidence just
An Irish whip trip followed by an elbow drop. These two are making excellent use of teamwork here. Oh, a 360-degree roundhouse. Cora goes for the pin.
The pin's broken up.
Zelda breaks it up before the ref can even count.
Vicious strike.
That's the one thing I hate about tag teams, folks. When someone attempts a pin, someone else always goes to interrupt it.
It's over. Nobody.
She's a force of nature, leaving destruction in her wake.
Whatever Cora was attempting there, Lucina reversed it.
I can tell you that.
Lucina goes for the pin. 1, 2, Cora fights out.
It'll take more than that. What a punch!
Talk about having a living
I just noticed Zelda was hardly in this fight at all.
She wants to be right now.
She's got nothing left, guys. If she doesn't make a tag,
Clearly,
soon,
Lucina
this
wants all the
match
glory
is
for
over.
herself.
It's that simple.
Cora's Irish whip takes a knee to the chest. And now she's sent over the ropes. The tag is made. Zelda climbs to the rope, to the turnbuckle.
Look at this.
Cora narrowly dodges a devastating power takedown.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only 2 of these competitors will end up getting what they came for, the win.
One of them needs to get back in the ring soon, or this match will end right here.
Looks like she wants to beat her.
Cora's thrown back into the ring. Zelda makes her move inside. Sheva is tagged back in.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Zelda takes a clothesline to the neck, followed by a sweep kick to the shins.
This could be all she wrote.
Oh, bow and
You
arrow.
better do something fast.
It's not enough to make Zelda submit.
That doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Power slam. Sheva goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The winners are Sheva Alomar and Avatar Cora.
And here's another peek of the moves you saw in that match.
This was an uphill battle for both of them, but they won out in the end.
Man, oh man, look at that.
So congratulations, Remnant. Your bet was right.
Oh, I can't believe
Cora
this.
won this match, as well as Sheva.
And if you don't enjoy watching her perform, there's something seriously wrong with you.
Here are your winners, the Specialists, Cheryl Amber, and Indestructible Corey.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
Sometimes you step in the ring and just refuse to lose. I think that's what we saw here tonight.
We've got an animated crowd here tonight, as we usually do when we're in Orlando.
Well, I gotta say, folks, this was an impressive show from these two. This match was an uphill battle for them, but they won due to their amazing teamwork and their resiliency. Did I get any of your cause yet? Who do you have?
Things to
Dead?
get completely out of control. We have one of the best talents on the roster to date, taking on some tough competition.
Next up is a standard, no, not standard, it's a fall count anywhere, 1-on-1 between Daisy, the superior Mushroom Kingdom Princess. Well, Sarasaland, whatever. And the meme that refuses to die, Bowsette. No, I don't have Boozette yet. Actually, I think Mottman said something about getting Shy Gal, so I'll look that up next. Brian Azrael and Candy Vega. No, I don't have those yet, Undead, but thanks for letting me know. I'll look those up after this stream. And Mottman is rooting for Bowsette. I'm rooting for Daisy. One of the things I was happy for in Smash 5, out of the many things, is that Daisy was included as Peach's Echo. Because I hate Peach. Like, you guys don't understand. I freaking despise Peach. I cannot stand her in anything. I hate how top tier she is in Smash. I hate how useless she is in any other game.
I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Like, there are so many better characters than Peach in Nintendo. Zelda, Lucina, we've already seen those. Rosalina, Samus, hell, even Daisy is better than Peach. But you didn't come here to listen to my fanboy ranting.
From out of this world, the Queen.
Of course,
as a reminder, in this match, falls count anywhere around this arena.
And I can tell you that these matches are incredibly difficult to call, as the action rarely contains itself within the ring.
Of course, Bowsette makes her way to the ring in style. Gotta go. Unfortunately, I'll catch you next stream. Alright. Take care, Undead. Thanks for watching. The fires are set. The match begins.
This matchup has the potential to be
Bowsette
special.
makes the first
We could
move.
be moments away from an instant classic.
She has Daisy in an arm grapple here, but Daisy fights her way out of it.
And a tie-up, make no mistake about it. This is all about skill, determination, and power.
Drop down, big boot.
Double Irish whip followed by a boot to the face, folks.
You gotta believe this one's
Already
over.
Bowsette's taking control of this match.
All the way up and around the world.
Daisy performs an around the world on Bowsette. It's too early to see who has full control of this match yet, folks, but so far it's going Bowsette's way. She is not giving Daisy a chance to stand back up. Just kick after stomp after kick.
Watch out!
That'll hinder
But it
your
looks like
modeling
Daisy's
career.
getting herself
Global
together.
Impact.
Leg sweep by Bowsette.
At the elbow. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Now she's performing a neck twister on Daisy.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
Daisy really needs to get her act together if she's going to have any chance of winning this.
This might be it.
Oh my. What a splash. You gotta like her champ.
She goes for the cover. She got the shoulder up in time. Not yet. She's calling her out.
Uh-oh.
Going for the rope.
Choke slam.
Got every ounce of that one. This good. Shoulders on the mat. In describing this match,
Two.
Corey, you said it can end anywhere, which means we could see this
If
match
Bowser had
conclude in the
gotten
ring,
that pin,
the
this would have
stands,
been
the
one
locker room.
short
Heck, it could
match,
even
folks.
end outside the streets.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules.
Daisy climbs out of the ring, either to recover. What? She's walking into the crowd.
Right across the back of the
That is
neck.
the first time this has happened, folks.
Oh, what a punch. That's how you stop your opponent.
Headbutt.
She's taking on some heat. We've certainly seen her withstand worse in the past, though.
I don't know what Daisy was trying to accomplish there, but it worked.
Concerned about. She just has to remember that this match can end literally anywhere.
Oh,
I don't know if she's trying to leave or what.
Worn out right now. I don't know how much more punishment she
That's
can
why.
take.
Well, her chances certainly are looking bleak right now.
I guess that's what they
guys.
mean by
But as
falls
long as
count
she's
anywhere.
breathing, I expect her to fight.
I thought they
That's
just
the
mean
kind of
anywhere
competitor
around
she
the
is.
ring, but I didn't know they
She's got
meant.
her where she wants her.
I didn't know they meant they count inside the crowd.
Uh-oh. Going for the rope. Choke slam.
Another choke
Man,
slam
she
by
knows how to
Bowser,
make a
and that
comeback.
is
Looks
not
like she wants to win
padding,
early.
folks. That is heart. Two.
Dug down deep and gets
That
the
is not
shoulder up.
padding, folks.
She's
That
still in
is
this
hard
one.
concrete. That could literally break your spine.
She got her with a reversal.
Reversal takedown by
Can you
Daisy.
believe this? I love it. She might have it. Ooh.
And she looked like she
DDT.
had no chance just a few moments ago.
The shoulders are
Daisy
down.
goes to the pin. One, two.
Digging deep
Bowser
for a
kicks
kick
out.
She's still in this one. She's calling for it.
If I were Daisy, I would grab one of those weapons on the floor.
She's looking at it.
Oh, nasty impact.
That has got to be it.
She goes for the pin once again. One, two, three.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Like I said, folks, even the underdog can win.
These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
I don't know how, folks, but somehow Daisy's strategy of going outside of the fighting area won.
She's taking care of business.
This was the strangest match we've seen so far, folks. And I'm glad I got it recorded.
Look at her go.
Look, you can't even see what's going on because the camera's behind the crowd.
This was another great moment. And last but not least,
Sorry, Mottman. Daisy took this one.
Here is your winner, Princess Daisy.
And that's a win to start off the night.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Well, I don't know what to say here, folks. But Daisy is nothing if not creative. I'll give her that. That was a hell of a way to win this fight.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where
And
they
our
are
closer
at
for
all
tonight is another
times.
tag team.
in a
This time a
match for the
tornado
record
tag
books. Big time matchup.
with Jill Valentine and Claire Redfield versus Jin Urso and Ray. This time Jill will be fighting in her second attire based on her clothes worn in Resident Evil 3. Jin and Ray are, if you watch Star Wars, are based on the newer some of the newer characters. Jin is from Rogue One, and Rey is from episodes 7 and 8. So please cast your votes as to who's going to win this tonight's last match. Alright, let's get this last match started.
On the way to the ring, the time.
First up,
America's sweetheart, La Femme Fatale.
Man 2510.
Guys,
I'll accept your request after the stream. Thank you.
Here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start
So
this night.
the two
than with
ladies
this match
Resi will make
right
their
here.
way to the stage. Jill and Claire have had fairly good records so far in the Madhouse and Umbrella Corps. And next comes their opponents, the newcomers, the New Republic.
Rebel, Sergeant James
The first two members of the New Republic.
And the chosen one, Rey, the Republic.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
Match is because it's a match between two of my favorite franchises, Resident Evil and Star Wars. So this will be very, very fun to watch. Match gets started.
I'm pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and
Jill is
every
making her
week.
move on Jin, while Claire is making her move on Rey.
Neck breaker. Drop kick hits the mark.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
So far, there's no
Spine buster. What a stomp. Good grief.
So far, there's no clear advance between these two teams.
Harsh impact.
Waist slip. Yeah, spine buster.
But it looks like Jill is having some trouble against Jin.
She's starting to stagger a bit. She might just be a little overwhelmed by the Tornado tag team
Jin is
atmosphere.
forced under the
She's
turnbuckle.
definitely slowing down here a bit, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the road for her. Not by a long shot.
And Jill performs a massive takedown on Jin. And Claire does the same to Rey.
No, she's too quick for her. What impact.
So far, it looks like Rey is dominating Claire right here.
Oh, clothesline. Man, what a slam.
All
She's got a chance to win
all
it
the
here.
stuff that's going on here, folks, it's really hard
Oh no, we're gonna see
for me
it.
to keep up.
Uh-oh.
Jin is on a daze in the turnbuckle. Claire performs a running clothesline on Rey. 1, 2.
Hey, kick out. This one's not
Rey
over
kicks
yet.
out of the pin.
Still in this one. Beautiful technique. Sweet rolling survival.
A jump 360 hook kick on Jin's jaw.
Now she's being pushed to the limit. She looks dangerously close to losing this match right here, guys.
Oh man, she's
Jill is
rolling
forced
now.
over the turnbuckle.
Comes up big with the
Jin
reversal.
gives chase.
vicious knee.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Claire is continuing to hammer Ray.
No, what a lariat.
This could be the
DDT by
And
Ray.
the shoulders up. Not
Jin
yet.
attempted to pin Jill, but it failed.
Stop. Good grief. What a clothesline. Ouch. Victory is on the horizon.
This might be it.
Triple
Oh, my.
clothesline followed by a
Every
drop
ounce
kick
of
on
that one,
Claire.
This could be over.
Yeah, that move amazes me every time.
Big slam.
Now
Jin
it's
climbs
time
the
to capitalize.
turnbuckle.
The old Panama Sunrise. That's how you
One,
put exclamation
two,
point on the end of a
three.
match, guys.
Wait,
No
two.
kicks out in time. Kick out at
Jill
two.
kicks out of the pin. There were two
Somehow
pins
she's
at
still in
once,
this
folks.
matchup. It's unbelievable.
It's really hard to keep
Pump
up.
handle. Pump handle coming.
4,
That's got
5.
to be enough to put her away. Momentum is clearly not on her side here in this Tornado Tag Team match.
I think this one's over.
Yeah, she's in a very bad spot.
Jill is forced on
I
her
don't know
face.
How much more of this she can take?
We're looking at complete domination here.
What's Claire planning here? Haven't talked to her about her enough.
Perhaps trying to figure out the next move here.
Whatever the case, Michael, this is an impressive show of strength.
Ray continues to put the pressure on Claire.
Nice half kick, great elevation.
And she turns it around on her.
Super kick!
Super kick on Jin.
She goes for the cover.
1, 2.
Well, that was a
Jin
close
kicks
call.
out.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
Look out. There she goes.
Oh, nasty impact.
Backhand by Jill.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here. Take all the wind
A
out of
suplex
it.
onto the ropes. That's a new one, folks. Reversal onto the ground by Jin.
Suplex! She is on fire.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Look at her go. She is on fire.
This is a very close match, folks. It can easily go either
She's
way.
going to end up losing this match.
These women have...
She's looking at it.
Jill attempts a submission on Jin.
I don't think this is going to do it.
Jin refuses to submit and she punches her way out.
You sound surprised, Cole. Come on. There's no way she was going
That'll
to
mess up the back of your neck.
I think Jill got hit below the belt.
What a slam, Michael.
Go! No!
Clothesline on
And
Jill's
she looked like
neck.
she had no chance just a few moments ago. That one was
And
even
Claire?
more impressive than the first time we saw it.
Nailed it. Looking for the win.
Boom, what impact!
She can pick up the win here,
DDT
guys.
by Ray. Claire is in the daze on the floor. Ray attempts the leg submission.
It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap.
She works her
Claire
way out of
fights
that
her
one.
way out of it.
She's still got a bit of an uphill climb here, though.
Power slam. Claire goes for the pin.
This is the beginning
1,
of the end, Michael.
2, and the winners are the ladies of Resident Evil.
Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
That was a brutal
She's
hook
taking
kick by
care of
Jill.
business. That's a woman on a mission.
Super kick.
Look at her go. She proves she has what it takes to be one of the best in the business.
Here are your winners, the Soldier, Jillian Valentine.
As sure as it
and
was, that was
America's
one hell of a
sweetheart,
match.
the Femme Fatale.
That's it for this tag team match. And what a thrilling match it was.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started.
As sure as it was, folks, that was one hell of a match. All four of those wrestlers put absolutely everything they had into it. They did not let up for a second. I was actually hoping that Jin and Ray would win this one, just because they haven't had any victories yet. As for Jill and Claire, well, They just proved why they're the queens of the Umbrella Corps. Although this is the Madhouse, technically. Well, that's it. That's it for today's stream, folks. Before I close it out, I just want to say once again, thank all of you for participating. This stream has had the best turnout so far in terms of viewership, and I've reached my first 50 subscribers, and although it's really small compared to most of you, it's a huge milestone for me, and I have all of you to thank for it. Both you, the people watching this stream, and all ones who watched my earlier content. I would not be here if not for you, fellas. I make this content so you can enjoy it, and it makes me happy to know that you are enjoying it, so... And the fact that you are watching it up to this point makes me really happy and excited for the future to see how my videos and my channel will improve as a result of you guys watching it. So, thank you all. Stay tuned for tomorrow where we tackle the next episode of Umbrella Corps. This is Arkham 500 signing off.